pedestal. You've seen the bit.
All the way down to St Morgan. That's how easy, yeah. No, they said that the Air Atlantic to Coventry. They're going to St Morgan and Cornwall. Well, redeveloping the last version of the site. In other words, they're going to build a load of
Houses.
scummy houses for scum. Yeah, 50s, yeah. It's ridiculous to think of a jet engine, a jet aircraft, and you're thinking vintage. Yeah. Somebody sort of chatted on in the VIP lounge and everything went quiet. You may think that's great. I'm here with Trevor Bailey and the classic aircraft Media T7 flown by Dan Griffith, and it's doing a beautiful job. I have to say that it's the oldest British airworthy jet built in 1949. It's great.
And in fact, it's currently the oldest flying airworthy jet in the world, because the Sabre that predates it by about 3 months is currently in bits and bits.
Well, there you are. Now this aircraft I know very well, being a Merseysider. It was retired from Royal Air Force Service in 1965, went on the gates at RAF Good Vale. And then after an incredible restoration, June last year, it flew again at Kemble.
After some my organisation called the Meteor Flight, who discovered this aircraft and because of its low airframe hours, felt this was the one to return back to the sky. And they spent the best part of the last 20 years, and for a lot of that time, Air Atlantique have been involved providing the finance and the technical engineering know-how to get this back into the air. I discovered only last summer one of the reasons it had such low airframe hours is it spent more time back in the factory in Gloucester where it was built, being repaired after getting bent by RAF trainee pilots than any other aircraft. So more time in the hangar getting repaired than actually flying.
For our purposes, that's very good. And if you're interested in markings, it wears the colours of 203 Advanced Flying School at Driffield in Yorkshire, which she served with in the early 1950s.
And it still sports the squadron badge. See that, and Dan flies it here, really, it's a legacy to all those guys in the RAF that learned to fly their complex jets. The RAF had thousands of them at one time.
And Dan is a very accomplished pilot. He's also very adaptable. Flew with the Great War Combat Team here with one of the Junkers replicas, hopped into Coventry and in this.
Well, even better than that, he was in the Fokker triplane here, flying right in the sky.
So for Dan, this is just another day in the office.
It's a tough life. I mean, he is the ultimate sky god. I had the great pleasure of flying our other Meteor, the NF-11, on a flight test with Dan about 2 weeks back. It's airworthiness certificate, it's permit to fly. We still have to fly the original flight test profile, which required taking it to 30,000 feet, where we had to do all sorts of tests with it, high-speed runs, slow-speed runs, and the rest of it. But 15,000 feet, Dan was saying, I don't think the oxygen's working. How's yours? Well, I'm still breathing, Dan. What are you doing? Well, I'm still flying. Well, let's go for it then. So off we went up to 30,000 feet, courtesy of London Mill. As you say, Ken, Dan's one of those accomplished pilots, ex-RAF Squadron 1, flying the jump jets in Germany and in the UK, Empire Test Pilot School, American Test Pilot School, and I believe the only now civil pilot authorised by the CAA to fly any aircraft in the UK.
And we can see why.
Was involved, the oldest flying jet, he was heavily involved in the flight test program for the newest flying jet, the A380, where he was involved with the development of the fly-by-wire system as a test pilot. Sometimes Dan gets me to commentate on his displays, but as a pilot and display pilot, he's the ultimate jazz virtuoso, and the whole thing happens as he feels on the day, so it's almost impossible to call his next manoeuvre.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the last pass, get your hands in the air. Dan Griffiths, the Gloucester Meteor. Sizzling stuff. Trevor, thank you very much. We wish you well in the southwest of England. I just hope it doesn't affect your accent.
Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Well, I hope you can afford the fuel to get us back up here for next year.
We'll make sure of it.
Have a great night.
Cheers.